Welcome, parents. This is Mr. Evans. Glad to have you joining me with this quick video for Quick Math with Mr. Evans. What I'm doing today is I'm helping you understand some of the quick concepts that we have gone over in class so far this year for fourth grade math. And I want to help you prepare the best, support your students at home with their math and their homework as we start rolling out some more tougher things for them to start solving independently to refresh their skills and get better. That's ultimately what we do. So today we're looking at three-digit times one-digit multiplication using the area model. Now you may ask right away, Mr. Evans, why are you using the area model? Why don't you just teach the kids the standard algorithm? Well, we truly want our students to make sure they have a true sense of numbers and value of numbers and have a reason as to why. I know growing up when we did the standard algorithm, we really couldn't explain to you why. It was just a procedural method we did. And it was just what we were told to do. And if you ask why, maybe the response you got from your teacher most times was, because I said so. So we want to make sure that our students uh, aren't just doing things because we told them to, but they understand and have a true value in what they're doing. Today's problem we're going to take a look at is 379 times 3. Now, I always encourage the kids to write their multiplication problems horizontally to start for understanding, because this way we're actually able to look at the numbers and the values uh, respectively to do the area model appropriately. Now, when doing the area model, what we're doing is we're making a rectangular shape and we're making it so that it is essentially a piece of area. And then we want to start with the numbers 379 and look at it starting from the left, because when we look at it from the left, we're able to see the value for what it is. Right there, if we look at that digit 3, we know that it's in the hundreds place. So therefore, we know it has a value of 300. So our job now is to draw a line in this area of this rectangle that we would believe to be the equivalent of, uh, space of 300, which we then will multiply by 3 here. Then we look at the next digit moving to the right. As we keep moving from the left to the right, we see there's a 7 there in the tens place, and we know that that represents 70 or 7 tens. We then draw a line to represent what we feel that 70 represents in this area. And then now we're left with the digit 9 that's in the one place and respectively should have a smaller piece of area than the 300 or the 70. We are multiplying all of this by 3, and your students have learned to make sure that we continue to go from left to right, that they look at the value of that 300 and they see 3 times 3 and they know that that's 9. But then they see that there's 2 zeros remaining. They're just going to simply add those 2 zeros. Then we see 3 times 7 there. We're going to write 21, and they see that there's still another 0 there, so they're going to add that 1 0. And then, of course, we have 3 times 9, which equals 27. These lines here also then encourage your students to remember to add these numbers up together. So they regroup the work numbers down here in this way that they would be able to then add this up. Some of your students have been learning how to add these problems from left to right, seeing that 900, that 200 there, and they're in their mind, they're adding 900 plus 200, and they have 1100, and then the 10 and the 20, which gives them 30, and then, of course, 7. But in the event your student is still struggling with a concept like that, with the 900, 200, and 27, they just simply rewrite it over here off to the side. 900, 210, and 27. We get down in the ones place, we see 0, 0, and 7, so they just simply do their regular addition. And this is how they get their number to truly understand the value of 3 groups of 3. 379 groups of 3 is how we would typically read that. So there it is, parents. Hopefully this is a good model to get you started off with. I will also follow up with a video that does 4 digit times 1 digit. Hopefully I see you over there at that video. Thank you.